Alright. Well, we're live. Welcome back to my channel. All, one of you that's watching, but yeah, still worth it. So, this is the second broadcast. We're going to do part 2 of the arena that I'm working on. So it's a priest arena, and right now we're at 5-2. Good thing is, it looks like the quest that I got today is Priest Quest, so I'm going to be able to fill that out. So, I guess a little bit before we get started, tomorrow the final wing of Naxxramas comes out, which is kind of a bittersweet thing, because it's like, hey, new content, but it's the last new content in the foreseeable future, so, there's that. In any case, so tomorrow, instead of doing Arena, I will probably be streaming the Naxxramas wing. I usually don't prepare for the wings when I start, I just go in and see what happens, so, should be interesting. We'll see. They're always pretty crazy, these new bosses, especially on Heroic. They can be pretty difficult. Oh man, good times. In any case, I guess that's it. Let's get started then. Let me check how it's coming through. Alright, yeah, everything looks good. Let's go. Alright, we're at 5-2. I'm hoping that I can get to 7. We'll see. I usually, get at least 6, so, I'd feel bad if I lost this next one. It would be a very short second half, but we'll see. You never know what'll happen. Alright, who are we up against?
Anduin versus
A
Jade.
mage.
You asked for it.
The light shall bring victory.
Back when I just started doing Arena, I used to think mage was by far the best class. I think between the nerfs to their ice spells and the fact that people just figured out how to play against mages, they are more balanced now, but they used to dominate. Okay. Powered Shield, Flesh-Eating Ghoul. Yep, that looks good. Ooh, that's a nice card too. I'm thinking of going for an early start and throwing out this Knife Juggler. Next turn I can Powered Shield it, and if he plays something, Holy Smite. Haha, perfect. Brilliant. Let's see what we get first. Light well. Smite that thing. It's a good start, guys. I'm feeling we're gonna get to 7. Although I probably just jinxed it. So, never mind. Probably gonna lose this. Especially if she plays that. Mad Scientist seems unbalanced to me. It's because mages, their secrets cost 3, which means this essentially is 5 mana. But for 2 mana. It's a 5 mana minion for 2 mana. It's sad. I don't understand. Okay, fortunately... What do I want to do? I don't know. How about we get this Flesh-Eating Ghoul out? Please hit her face. Could have been worse. Alright. Now she has a secret. That kind of sucks, but we'll see what it is. Dang it. Well, fortunately, that's one of... That took a lot of cards on her part. Look at how many cards I have now compared to her. Shoot. I don't really have anything I can play very well. I'm afraid that that's a mirror entity, which is why I'm thinking of playing the Lightwell.
I wonder.
But... if it's a Raging Worgen, that'd be... If she got the Raging Worgen, that'd be sad, so... Let's go with Lightwell. Dang. Well, I can't do anything else then. So, Jack-o'-lantern's wondering if I made a wrong move by playing the Knife Juggler on the first turn, because it might have been Frost bolted. I mean, yeah, it was a possibility, but I mean, you know, then she had to use her turn 2 and her Frostbolt to take it out, and, you know, it would have been roughly worth it. Alright, what do I do here?
I wonder.
I can either play the Light Spawn or Blade Master and then heal it up. Blade Master would be at 5. She could take it out. Yeah, I think I... Oh, that's actually... Either way, it's not great.
Consider.
Alright. I think I have to play the injured Blade Master. Thing is, with the Light Spawn, she could ping it first and then take it out with the 4/5, and it would be the same as if she had just killed my injured Blade Master with the 4/5, so that's not great. If I draw one of my Holy Nova, I have 2 Holy Novas in this deck. If I draw one of them, that'd be amazing.
What to do?
Also,
What to do?
if she plays 2 more minions, then we mind control one of them. That would be good too. Alright, one more minion. Oh wait, she's going to use that extra mana to ping it. What? What? Oh, she wanted to draw the card. Interesting. Well, hope for a Holy Nova, or that card she's about to play is a...
Time for a little blood.
I was kind of hoping it was one of the, Murloc Tide Color thing, whatever. That would have been nice, but no.
I'm sorry.
She's a little bit cocky. She is in a better position, though. Alright.
I wonder.
Well, we're struggling here. Let's just get some minions out. She's gonna Flame Strike. That would suck. I hope she doesn't Flame Strike. She only has 3 cards. That's the upside to this. Of course, she can draw more. That's interesting. She decided to do that. Yeah, I guess that works for her. The other thing she could have done is trade the 4/1 and then ping it. Dang. Alright, this is not looking good, guys. What am I gonna do? I could heal myself up with the Dark Scale Healer and...
I must consider.
I don't like that, though. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. Wait, nope, never mind. Not going to do it anymore.
I wonder.
I was thinking Raging Worgen and Dark Cultist. I realized he'd trade this for the Raging Worgen and then kill the Dark Cultist with this, so that the Dark Cultist's Death Rattle would be wasted. Ah, I'm in a bad way here. Yeah, apparently, so I just got a message. It'd be nice in the future if I could look at the chat more easily.
What to do?
Apparently this
What to
streaming technology allows for embedded Twitch chat or something, but you have to buy a license for that, and it's expensive. $15 a month, I think. I don't think it's worth it.
I wonder.
I'll just keep my little laptop over here. Hopefully glance over every now and then. Okay, well, now she has 4 minions. So, good for me. Let's see what we get.
Engaging TC-130 until
Yeah! Alright. That is good. Alright, and now it's Dark Cultist time.
Stand ready.
So what is this then? It could be ice shield armor thing, whatever it is. Ice, not well. It could be ice block too. I doubt that though because that's epic and people don't usually choose that. So it's either the armor. It could be destroy a minion. I need to learn the names of these cards. They're not coming to me. Okay. Alright. Whoops. She should have pinged it. Unfortunately, she's still pretty far ahead at this point. Alright, well I finally can get rid of that thing. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 7, 8, 9. How much health does this thing have? 6. Perfect.
Must consider.
Oh, it's frozen. That... Okay. Well, I can still heal it up. Keep it healthy. Alright, and I think I'm just going to go light spawn. And do I buff the light spawn, or... Well, I could also just play the Raging Worgen. Let's go with Raging Worgen. Vaporize and Ice Barrier. Thank you. Those were the names of the cards. Vaporize. For some reason, Violate was coming to mind.
just like you.
I guess it kind of could have been called that, but... Well, that sucks. I think we're done here. This stupid Cult Master, it's one for the game. I hate when stuff like that happens. It is probably a counterspell. Oh, okay. Not that that did much, I gave her another
Must
card.
cleanse the well.
Maybe, wait, can I fatigue her? I really doubt that that would be a possibility, but that would be amazing. 8 cards left. Okay, at this point we do not kill the Cult Master.
What to do?
Draw as many cards as possible. That strategy usually doesn't work though, but I don't really see another way we're going to win this. Of course, I do still have the 2 Holy Novas. So if she plays a whole bunch of weak minions, then I got a chance.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
That's not a weak minion. In fact, that's a very unweak minion. Alright. Well, thanks for watching the second half of this arena. Interesting. Do I kill the Cult Master first, or do I actually do it? Nah.
Push forward.
She only has 3 cards left. There's a small chance that I can survive this if I just wait until I draw a Holy Nova.
Pass me
4
that
cards, I
upright
guess.
banner.
Dang. Ugh. 6 cards. Well, let's go for it.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
She probably has a fireball, but... yeah, if I do lose, I'll do another arena. Or at least start one.
Frost Wolves stand ready!
Because... one game. Not much of a broadcast, is it? I think that's game. I don't think I can do anything. 14. I can kill one of these things. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah. Of course, there's always a chance she won't realize. Well, that's too bad. 5 wins. That's always, like, 5 wins is a point where an arena is at least worth it. You usually get back a good amount of gold, but it always feels like a loss to me. Alright. Especially when you get a Druid of the Claw, which you absolutely don't need. So, I've been playing this for a while now, and I'm almost at the point where I can actually get a full playset of all the cards. I actually could, I think. I have enough dust, if I were to disenchant all of my golds. Now, the thing is, once I collect all the cards, then what, right? So, then I guess you have to make all the gold cards. It would take, what, like 4 times as long, but hey, what else are you going to do? So I think I'm going to keep the golds and just wait. But yeah, a lot of dust. Okay, well, that was not the most successful arena ever, so let's try another. Oh. Should I open the deck first? Or the pack first? Or not? What do you think? I'll see. Sometimes I just like let them build up until I've run a couple of arenas. Alright, what to choose here? So, I used to like Warrior a lot. After I liked Mage, then Warrior was my favorite. That was mostly because the Warsong Commander used to be amazing but it got nerfed so much that now Warrior doesn't have much going for it. We just did Priest, so I'm actually thinking of Warlock here.
Your soul shall be mine.
Let's go for a Warlock. Could be interesting. Thing with Warlock, it's a very different sort of arena, because with Warlocks, I feel like this is one arena class that you can actually go a little bit more aggro on and actually try to get cheap minions, because card draw is never a problem. So basically you want cheap minions that, and Warlock is not my best class. The reason I play Warlock is because it's fun and because I want to learn more about it. So I don't know how I'm going to do here, but we'll see. Secret Keeper, Warlocks have no secrets. Mana Wraith would be good, except that you want to be playing as many minions as possible, which means Mana Wraith would probably work more against you than it would the opponent. Azure Drake is a heavy minion, but out of the three, I think that's the right choice. Okay, Zombie Chow. That could be a possibility. Chillwind Yeti is also good just because it's such a good minion for its cost. Again, I haven't played with Zombie Chow quite a bit. The thing with Zombie Chow in this deck is you want to be doing a lot of damage early, which means that they'll probably benefit from the Death Rattle quite a bit. So I'm thinking of the Chillwind Yeti, actually. This is going to be more of a mid-ranged sort of Warlock, then. Not good cards, gotta say. I think Stone Skin Gargoyle is really the only option, because Dread Corsair, no weapons, so it's just an expensive bear thing. And Sacrificial Pact is not great. You gotta kill one of your own dudes, so let's go with that. Wow, they don't like me today. Corruption or Cabal Geomancer? Let's go with cheap early minions and go with that. No Mission Inventor we don't need, we have enough card draw from our hero power. Booty Bay Bodyguard is too heavy, so we're going to go with Mechanic. It also gets us another minion. Blood Imp, buff stuff. It's not as good as it used to be, but it's still good. Especially if you have a few minions on the board, then it can buff them multiple times. Alright. Most people don't run Hellfire, and I don't know why. When you're behind, you need to clear the board and start over. Hellfire is amazing for that. So I like to have at least one, even two Hellfires isn't that bad. Plus it's great to finish. It's a cheap 3 damage to their face if, you know, they're low on health and you're running out of steam. Alright. Summoning Portal's good if you have heavy minions. We have a couple of heavy minions, but I'm thinking Stormwind Knight because of its charge. Frostwolf Warlord, I don't know how many minions I'm going to be able to keep on the board. So, if they're all going to be fairly... Frostwolf Warlord is great for heroes that actually have a hero power that gives them more minions. So, let's go with Stormwind Knight. Flame Imp. Cheap, great early drop, does a little bit damage to your face, does more damage to their face. That's how it works. Mind Control Tech, they'll probably be trading minions, won't have 4 at a time. If they have 4 minions, then I'm doing something wrong. Emperor Cobra, it's not going to do enough damage for its cost, so I'm going to go for Sunfire Protector. Here, Silver Moon Guardian has more staying power. I'm thinking Mad Bomber here. Alright. Ooh. These are some good picks. Loot Hoarder is a cheap minion, gives you another card, but considering that I have very little ways of removing minions, I'm actually going to take the Elven Archer here. There's a lot of times when doing that extra 1 damage makes a big difference. Earthen Ring Farseer, get some heals in here. That's going to help a lot. Summoning Portal would be a possibility, except that I have managed to get mostly cheap minions. So it's not going to help a whole lot. And it's kind of expensive. You play it mid-game. You play it mid-game so that you can play more expensive minions after that. But I don't have more expensive minions. So let's go with the cheaper Taunt. Shadow Bolt, good removal. I have no removal right now, so let's go with that. Demon Fire, that's good. I can buff my Flame Imp. What other demons do I have? The Blood Imp, but you don't usually fight with those. So it's still good. It can also be removal if I don't have other guys. A second Blood Imp's good. You don't want too many, but Soulfire, good damage, good removal. You lose a card, but if you play it late, it can often make the difference. Alright, Alarmabot would suck here. I have nothing worth Alarmabotting. Secret Keeper, also pointless. The Assassin is really expensive, but it's stealthed, so it's pretty much a guaranteed 7 damage if they don't have taunts. So it's actually not a horrible idea here. Ooh, this is a tough one. As I said, Hellfire is good. It'd be nice to have a second Hellfire, but that Mortal Coil is really tempting. That often helps. So, let's see. You know, this chat, it's not really doing a whole lot. It's like 5 seconds behind, so by the time I see what you guys are saying, I've already chosen the card you're talking about. But, alright, so it's either Hellfire or Mortal Coil. I'm thinking the Mortal Coil just because, for variety's sake. Power Overwhelming. Great for doing damage to their face, even for removing a card. It's amazing if I can combo it with, what is it, Shadow Flame or Void Terror. I don't have any of those yet. It's a possibility I might draw one later. But either way, it's a great choice. Okay. Well, we got the option between the Elven Archer and the Succubus here. Stone Tusk Boar is just a worse Elven Archer, so that's out. I don't like Succubi because, besides the fact that their plural of their name isn't standard, I don't like discarding cards. It's just not a good idea. However, I don't know how many Elven Archers I'm going to need, because I don't really have much to buff them with and make them worth something. So let's go with the Succubus. Alright. Drain Life, I need some more spells. Shoot. Bluegill Warrior, it's a charge menu, which means that it can do at least 2 damage, but it's so susceptible to hero powers. Mages, the druids, even the paladins' hero power just takes this card out and makes it not hold its weight super well. Ironforged Rifleman I just don't like. It's like the Elven, way more costly. Let's go with Oasis Snapjaw. If we just hit the face with it enough times, it'll, you know, be worth it. Scarlet Crusader, great 3-drop, usually trade for something, difficult to remove. Alright, Dread Infernal is a good solid minion, but it's expensive. On the other hand, I don't have very much in the way of expensive minions right now, and I could have, I could afford to take another, 6-drop. Yeah, especially given I have absolutely no 6-drops right now. The Mad Bomber is the other thing I'd consider. Do I already have one of those? Yeah, I have one of them. And I feel like I have enough between, let's see, how many I have. The Blood Imps don't really count, so I have 2 1-drops, 1, 2, 3, 4 2-drops. That's enough. Let's go with the Dread Infernal. Alright. Ooh, those are all good. We got the Yeti for strong mid game, Flame Imp for a really good turn 1, or the Ooze in case I'm facing, well, warriors don't really show up anymore in Arena, I've noticed. People don't tend to play warriors. Occasionally you see them, but it's not super likely. Paladins and Shaman also have weapons that you might want to ooze, but those weapons are a lot less likely than the warriors. So I'm gonna go with either the Flame Imp or the Yeti. You know what, I have enough 1s and 2s. Let's try to maintain our mid. Okay, here, Raging Worgen. If you can manage to enrage it, it does so much damage. It's a little bit harder with this class than others, but it's still good. Here. Mountain Giant. I don't plan on having enough cards in my hand to play it. Faceless Manipulator. I have nothing that I want to manipulate. And I'm not going to really count, especially since I want to win these games, you know, before turn 8. Because otherwise I'm going to start... I'm only going to have 1s, 2s, 3s. It's not going to be good. Pit Lord is actually pretty good. It does a lot of damage to your face, but it's an amazing minion if you can play it early. Alright, so that's our deck. So let's see what we get.
Gul'dan versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
Your soul shall be
Alright,
mine.
starting with the Blood Imp. That is good. Gonna get rid of the Oasis Snapshot. I really don't like that card. It's kind of sad that we ended up with it, but it was better than the alternatives. Stoneskin Gargoyle is also just... it's not strong. So that's out. I have nothing to buff it with. It's a little bit sad. Earthring Farseer, I'll keep it just in case. I'll probably get a 2 or a 1 here. There we go, Flame Imp. Alright, so that's our turn 1 play, especially since we're going second. Played minions early.
The light protects me.
I mean, kinda sucks that she got her own minion out. But...
Do I have to?
at least, because it will get buffed by the Blood Imp, she won't be able to take it out with her hero power. She might use a spell on it, but that's kind of the risk you take when you're playing Warlock. You gotta play fast. At least, as far as I can tell. As I said, this isn't necessarily my best class. So, we shall see. Gonna life tap, nothing else I could really do. Alright, she can take it out now, but it will cost her turn, assuming she doesn't have a 1-drop, and almost both her minions. That's not bad. Alright. Heal myself up. That Blood Imp's kind of annoying her at this point.
We have many secrets.
Does she have a secret to combo with that? And she does. That sucks. Oh well. I wonder what it is. Well, let's go to face. Okay. So it wasn't that. And... Pit Lord. We need to get out as many things as possible early. Unless if... oh... I don't know why I didn't think of that. That was a bad idea. Oh well. Moving on. That's okay. Depending on how she plays this, I actually can regain control with the Hellfire. Hellfire comes in handy every time. Ideally, yes, that is the ideal. Now, the most ideal would be what she's doing! Oh my gosh, yes, that is terrific. Now I can clear her board, I keep my own dude, and I can play the other Blood Imp. just making sure that that's what I want to do. Yeah. I could have power overwhelming the other Blood Imp just to do 4 more damage to face, but I'm going to save it. Alright, that looks good actually. Of course, I am low on health at this point, so it depends if she has any damage to face spells, but...
Get in there and fight, maggot!
Did she? Oh, okay. It looked like she was going to face with that. Alright, I have 2 options here. Option 1, Fen Creeper, just so that I prevent her from hitting my face. Option 2 is Dragonlane Mechanic and Succubus to get the most minions out. However, with 12 health left, I'm going to play the Fen Creeper. Gives me a solid taunt. Of course she's going to just transmogrify it, or whatever that is. But she didn't, so we're good. Okay. Now what? I'm thinking Azure Drake just to draw a card, see what I get. Ravenholt Assassin. That is good once I can play it. Do I play the Succubus? Depends on whether or not we think she has Flame Strike.
So many
I think I'm going to go for it. Hopefully it doesn't kill either the Power Overwhelming or Ravenholt Assassin. And of course it would, but what are you going to do? Thing is, I need to finish her in the next couple of turns, and the Ravenholt Assassin will make that possible if I can hit with these things. Now let's see if she has that Flame Strike. I hate my life. Why would you do this to me? Ah, now what? Okay. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2, 4, 6.
So many possibilities.
Okay.
I hear you got a problem.
Alright. This is... Basically, I have to draw something that can do 2 damage, or whatever. We'll see if I can pull that off. If she doesn't do enough damage, I can always life tap for a second card. Ah, that's game. Why? So close. Ragnaros. That's the only thing that prevented me from winning this one. Ragnaros. Why?
So many possibilities.
Uh, 4, 5, 6.
Just me and Mr. Fight. Shields up.
Nothing to really hit with Soulfire, so... Yeah, I guess that Succubus did kind of screw me over. Jack-o'-lantern was saying he wouldn't have chosen Succubus. I don't know. It got... well... Power Overwhelming would have helped if I could have kept the Ravenholt Assassin. Or if I had decided to trade something. But I didn't. I don't think I can survive. Go, Mad Bummer!
Well,
Good job, Mad Bomber. That was amazing. Alright, well, that's game.
For honor.
It was close.
Job's done.
Alright, not a great start. I'm just not having a good day today. You know what? Weekends. Come in on the weekends. That's when people aren't as good. So it's a lot easier to win. It's because all the people who actually have lives are playing on the weekends. She did get lucky. That was lucky. That was a close game, honestly. It didn't seem like it with the Ragnaros there, but really it's the Ragnaros that was the only card that made it not a close game. And it's rare to see that in Arena because it's a legendary, and usually you only get 0 to 1 legendaries. When you do get one legendary, it's ooh, this is a good hand. I'm gonna keep it. When you do get a legendary, you get a choice between 3 of them. Ragnaros is usually not one of them. You know? You end up choosing Nat Pagel or something. I've never chosen Nat Pagel. I saw on Reddit once a guy who got 4 Nat Pagels or something in Arena. Now that's impressive. To get 4 legendaries is impressive. To get 4 of the same legendary is extra impressive. To choose Nat Pagel for all 4 of them is a mistake. I guess I'd play the Blood Imp just to use my mana. I don't want to play the Elven Archer yet because I have nothing really to target it with, and the 1 damage on the board isn't going to make a difference. Well, that's interesting. This is a good card, honestly, but it's good if you're able to buff it up with something. Or, I mean, I guess if you're playing a class that uses a lot of AoE, then it would be good as well. But honestly, I've used it so much more often just giving it some amount of attack and ramming it into something. So let's see what he does with it. Warlocks usually don't have a lot to buff things with. Alright, what do I do here? I'm thinking of killing the 1/4 just to get rid of the spell power. You never know how much... Oh, you know what? I can do this really well. Unfortunately, it means that I'm not going to be able to... Wait, no, I can... well, okay, let's do it this way. I'll play the Flame Imp to get that out. Heal my guy up. Fortunately, he survives, so we're good. Yeah, I guess you could do that with Nerubians as a warlock. Well, fortunately I have a way of removing it. That really sucked, though. Because I'm behind now. I still don't want to play the Elven Archer, because I want to use it when it'll actually count. Break some stuff. How did I get any of those cards? Void Color's pretty good.
Me and Mr. White.
Mechanic. I still don't want to use the Elven Archer just yet because, well, actually, you know what? I could have. Maybe I should have. I was thinking because then he's at 3 health and those guys both have 2, but then I could also ram the Elven Archer into him. So... Alright. Okay. We Demon Fire that. Ooh. Power Overwhelming. With the Elven Archer, that makes for good removal. Let's see what else we get, because I'm not going to use all 6 mana. Alright. Let's Demon Fire this dude to get rid of him. And Sun Fury Protector so that he can't do more damage to my face. Yes, I could have killed the Nerubian egg early on and then Shadow Bolted it.
For the crusade!
I don't know. With Nerubian eggs, you always just hope that they don't have a way of... Oh, frick! Fortunately, I can remove it. Oh, actually, that's not too bad for me. I can remove both of those. It costs cards, but this looks much worse than it will end up being.
One shot.
Because I can kill this thing. And I can also kill this thing. Now that I'm considering life tapping, never life tap after playing things. If you're going to life tap first. Fortunately, it didn't make a difference in this case, but you never know. I could have gotten a Hellfire or something. Now I'm going to play that and go to face. Good thing I didn't play that earlier. Well, I guess I just drew it, didn't I? Even so. Good thing he didn't save his, Well, that sucks. Tricky. What do I do? I don't really want to kill this thing because it's probably just going to come back to bite me. However, with the Hellfire here... Oh, man. Wait. I can... do a lot of hurt with the Dread Infernal. But it would also kill this thing. So, what do I want to do?
I'll give it a shot.
Let's do this, and then what? Hellfire.
I'll give it a shot.
Except Hellfire is much... Okay. I'm going to go with the Dread Infernal. Which means I'm going to life tap first to see what I get. Okay.
I'll give it a shot.
And then... I'm gonna go to face. Hellfire's too strong. Those things, they only had 1 health. One of them had 2 health. Yeah, he survives, but there he trains anyways. Why? That's so lucky. Alright, now what? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I could just go full aggro and pray. How much can he do? He can do 9 damage to me, which would leave me with 7 health. Or I could trade here, but he's probably going to get another card out of that. Or another minion, and it could be even worse. So... I could also life tap. That would give me 5 health left. But what am I going to get? I'm probably not going to get something worth it out of it. I can life tap next turn if I absolutely need to. So, Let's go full minion and hope that this works out. He's probably going to trade the 6-7 for the 6-6, but that's okay. Because I can Hellfire. Now that is interesting. Because that actually hurt him more than it hurt me. This is crazy. How can he have that many void things? Colors. It's a new card, forgive me. Fortunately, that took that out, though, so... do I have lethal yet? No! Because this does 3 damage to him, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11... Ah! 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need to figure out how to do 3 damage. So the question is, do I life tap here? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Meaning he can do 11 damage. 13 if I life tap. I'd have 2 health left. On the other hand, if he has Soulfire, I have 4 health left. It's not going to make a difference. And there's some things that could do 2 damage, but I think we should risk it. Interesting. I might be able to tie this game.
Job's done.
Let's hope he doesn't have damage.
I'm flying.
Well, that's it, unless he messes up. But it wouldn't have made a difference if I didn't life tap, so... Let me Hellfire! This is a tough day, guys. I don't know what... I mean, I did go... Warlock, and as I said, I'm not great with Warlock. It's a fun class, because it's different than... Pretty much any other class, I try to control the board in Arena. That's kind of how you win. Warlock, it doesn't have enough good cards to do that, but it has a lot of cheap cards. And so it's a much different playstyle, and that's why I like to play it. I just suck at it. So you know what, next time I'm going to go something a little bit safer, do a little bit better, because 0 wins is not doing it for me. But let's wrap this up, see if we can get a couple of wins out of this. Ah, an original concept. Hello, welcome. You are the 3rd person, including myself and one other dude, to be watching. But thanks for tuning in. Yeah, the Dread Infernal did turn on my Worgen, but then he killed it, so it didn't really help a whole lot. If I had played it, that would have been great. So, Mortal Coil, Shadow Bolt, Stormwind Knight, and Soulfire. I don't like keeping Soulfire in a starting hand just because you need cards. You're hurting for cards more often at the beginning because you can't life tap as much. Mortal Coil is good in case he plays like a cheap minion with 1 health. Shadow Bolt, I'm going to keep Shadow Bolt for a little bit later. Stormwind Knight, I'm thinking of keeping because the charge makes it good for removal, and I don't have a lot of removal in this deck. Wow. Alright, well, let's try this. I'm probably going to get some cheap minions. There we go, Flame Imp. I'm going to be doing a lot of damage to my own face, though, with these cards. Oh well. Let's see how this works out. There we go. I can Mortal Coil that. Not on the first turn, though. I need to get rid of its Divine Shield first. Alright, let's see where this gets us. Okay. Mortal Coil here. Because of this Stoneskin Gargoyle, I'm thinking of coining to Life Tap, just to have more variety. You know what? Never mind. Turn 3, I have so many 4-drops, I'm going to coin in a 4-drop. I want to get rid of this thing because shamans have buffs that could make it a nuisance. They also just have so many spells that would screw me over later if I don't get rid of it, so... That's sad. And I don't have a way to counter it. Dang. Instead, I'm just going to get out my strongest 4-drop. Now, he is now going to trade with that, so I'm just going to let him do that. If he doesn't trade, that's great. He either uses a card to remove the 3-1, or he goes to face and then I can remove it. Interesting. Hex. That's... brings me right back where we started. Alright, well, second strongest 4-drop. I guess I kind of messed up there. I've heard it said that you want to be playing in order of threat level. That kind of goes against the whole aggro concept, though. If you get out the best things first, then you can be doing more damage with them, right? So, I don't know how much I agree with that. In this case, it really hurt me. Alright, well I can remove 2 of them and get... Fortunately, he's playing next to nothing as far as good minions. Honestly, this card, it's not great. It only does 1 attack. Having 2 of them in a deck, that means he's probably built his deck wrong.
Possibilities.
Alright, Azure Drake, another solid minion. Draw me a card. I can remove 2 of these things. The cool thing is, if he trades here, then I can take it out with my Stormwind Knight. And then go to face with the stronger minions. Jack-o'-lantern mentioned that Warlock can still go control an arena, and yeah, that's true.
The gates are open.
But I feel like it has less potential to do so than the other classes. You know, especially something... So, like, Druid is the ultimate control. So, I like playing Druid often. Of course, you have to get the right cards for it. Thing is, Warlock doesn't have too many taunts, and it does have some good creatures, but, you know... okay, so what now? That sucks. That thing is just out of range of anything I can throw at it.
I wonder.
Alright.
For the crusade!
We're going to do that and just pass. I could have killed the 1-1. The reason is I didn't is because I can always use it to charge up the Worgen and then do more damage to something else.
I wonder.
Oh, shoot. I just realized, well, let's see what he does with it now. Okay, so he's not going to do what I thought he would do with it, which is to get rid of the Divine Shield. That would have been a good play as well. Instead, he's just going to trade it for the Worgen. Ancestral Spirit, that's not great. Fortunately, that thing only has 5 health. It's not the end of the world. Alright. Whatever. Now what? his board. Oh wait, no I can't. I don't have enough mana. I need one more mana. I could have played Stormwind Knight and Hellfire. But I don't have enough for that. So, instead... let's do the next best thing, and...
I wonder.
For the king! For honor! The gates are
Join or die.
It sucks to sacrifice a 4/4 to do that, but with my Hellfire, it wouldn't have lasted much longer anyways. Now, he can go to face, in which case I can trade for it.
my shield for Argon!
He's got some good cards there. I can get rid of 2 of them with Hellfire.
I wonder.
Join or die.
And get out the Dragonling mechanic so that I have the most possible stuff to trade this dude with.
Join or die, or both.
This has not been a great arena. I'm gonna go another arena after this because I need to redeem myself. This is bad. All right. Shoot.
I wonder.
I can either give him cards and clear the board. Give him 2 cards though. But I'm so low on health, I think that I'm going to need to do that. So I'm going to Ravenholt, Blood Imp, Soulfire, and that thing.
Job done.
Fortunately, I got that Ravenholt Assassin out. Maybe that can deal with some of the cards that he's going to throw at me. I could have Assassin Soulfired as well, as Jack-o'-lantern pointed out, in order to try and
Eyes are open.
save the stronger card. But it would have only been a 50-50 shot, and... okay. I'm not scared of that Alarmabot. He has 1 card in his hand. Unless it's like Deathwing or something, then it's probably not going to do too much. So I'm thinking of just taking out this dude.
Possibilities.
Question is, do I life tap? You know what? I'm going to life tap. It might be a bad idea. Drain life? That's good. I can't really use it on anything, though.
Problem solved.
But we'll see where we get from here. Oh, no! Wow, that was impressive. I didn't think of that. That is a good play. Pull out something that doesn't even need charge. Or doesn't even need to attack. Alright, I'm down to 1 health. Fortunately, I can heal myself up a little bit. Now what? I'm thinking I'm going to have to
I wonder.
ram this dude into that thing just to save myself. It's sad, but... Yep.
Problem solved.
Well, let's see, what else could I do? Oh, I'm gonna have to trade for something, either way. Oh wait, no I don't.
I wonder.
Remember, kill for loss.
3, 4, 5. Shoot, what was I just thinking?
Remember, kill for loss.
I can't remember what my train of thought was.
Remember, kill for loss.
Problem
Remember, kill for loss.
Well, that sucks.
Well played.
What could I have done there? If I had moved that with that... Yeah, I must have miscounted it somehow. Oh no! Sorry, something popped up on my screen. I don't know if you can see that. Probably not, but it's gone now. We're all good. Okay. Moving that.
Remember, kill for loss.
Killing that. This dude. I'm going to save the Elven Archer because I might need it to clear something, and it's definitely not going to win me the game, so... Oh, I really don't foresee myself winning this, but if he somehow manages in the last 14 cards not to have anything that he can deal damage with right away,
Bring me steel.
then there's always a possibility. Because I can probably keep his board fairly clear at this point.
Remember, kill for loss.
Alright, now I'm going to use the Elven Archer
One shot.
to get rid of that thing in case he has any more buffs. I need to keep his board completely clear, including those things that have 0 damage. Alright. Fortunately, this thing is, like, tanking over here.
Ready, sir.
Oh, that taunt. That is not good. Ooh, speaking of taunts, that helps. Okay, that really helps. I'm going to have to sacrifice this guy to kill this dude.
Remember, kill for loss.
But we're staying alive, guys. We are staying alive. How much health does this guy have now? It doesn't say. Well, I guess I just have to wait till next turn. It's the 10 now, isn't it? If only I was a priest, have inner fire, that would be amazing. Oh, that's right, Jack-o'-lantern pointed out, I have an Earthen Ring Frick! Earthen Ring Farseer. So, you know, I could potentially get 2 health back. Or 3 health back. But I have 1 health, guys. If he doesn't manage to kill me within 10 cards, then something miraculous just happened.
That was a mistake.
What was a mistake?
Well played.
To Northrend!
Yeah, because I definitely could have beaten that thing. No. I mean, there really wasn't any way I was going to come back from that. Alright. I need to redeem myself. I'm going to do another arena. But I'm going to take a short break so that I can cry in the corner. You know, do what I need to do. And then, you know, I'll come back and show you that I don't absolutely suck at arena. Okay, I'll see you guys after the break.